Hey, 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 we up close and personal today. How's your journey? How you living? I hope today that something has happened to you that makes you smile. Okay, so I just uploaded a video about how many moisturizers I had. So now I'm going to go through and show you all of my primers. Primer is important because a primer shields your primer is a go-between between your skin and your foundation and any other thing that you put on your face, your powders, your anything like that. So your primer is that in between. It shields. It's just like primer that you use on the wall when you're painting. When you're painting your wall, you put that primer on there and it helps stick, and then it doesn't let anything from your skin penetrate through and anything penetrate through to your skin. It's a barrier, okay? So primer is important. I had not always understood that, had not always done right by that, but now, and sorry if it's shaking, if my camera is shaking a little bit. I hadn't always done that, but now I know better, and there is a law. When you know better, you do better, okay? So I'm going to go through all of my primers here as I put them back in my little, it's not little, it's kind of large, holder. Okay, so my first primer, I got this primer from TJ Maxx. I use it. I can't tell if it works or not, but I do use it. So if it is supposed to feel a certain way, it doesn't. If it's supposed to make me happy, it doesn't. If I'm supposed to get a little high off of it, I don't. But if it is supposed to simply be that barrier between my foundation and my skin, then it is. It is called Enlight Super Face. When it rains, it pours. Pore Refining Facial Serum. And it says that it is mattifying, pore refining serum, and makeup primer in one. So this is supposed to blur and hide your large pores, and it is supposed to be a primer. So you can not only just put it on where you have large pores, but you can put it all over your face. And that is what this is. I'm going to pause a few seconds between every one because I've been told that I don't hold it up long enough. So you do also have a pause button. So that's what that is. I don't remember how much this was, and there's not a price on it. And it's not a lot left in here because I do use this. So this is primer number 1. Primer number 2 is by Wet n Wild Face Primer. Everybody's probably seen this. It's had its go around on YouTube. I don't remember what this is like using it. It is photo focus, and it refines pores. It fills in lines, it says. It evens skin, and those are its claim. I don't really remember exactly all of what it does, but I do have that. My next primer is by Hard Candy. I got this from Walmart. I use this regularly, and this is half gone. This is Sheer Envy Hydra Prime. It is a 12-hour moisture 3-in-1. It moisturizes, primes, and perfects. I don't know if perfects is a claim that you perfects what? Perfects the primer and the moisturizer. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I probably paid about $8 for this, and I do use it. I use it more as a moisturizer. Don't know if it refines any lines or fills any pores. But I do use it because I love the part of this that moisturizes. I do like that. So that one. My other one, love this. I use this all the time. This is an instant pore eraser. This would be the same as a primer. You definitely want to put this. I only put this under here where I have the skin pigment hyperpigmentation here. Also large pores. Also a little more drier skin here than anywhere else. And I put this on there. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. And I use this on a regular basis. The next one is, of course, everybody's perfect primer, and that is Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I'm not a big fan of it, but I bought it and I'm going to use it. That's the only thing that I can really say about this, is that it cost a pretty good penny. If you're going to use this, it costs a pretty good penny. I'm a dry girl, so it does not moisturize my skin, but not every day has to be perfect. So I'll go ahead on and I use it anyway. So I do have Smashbox. The next one that I have that I absolutely would buy every time if I saw it and it was on sale and I had time, opportunity, and money, I would buy this all the time. This is Black Radiance and True Complexion HD Primer. This does everything. This is tinted. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. And this is cruelty free. This is cruelty free. I love it. I got this. I got a sample of this from, I went to a beauty con thing, I forget, sometime last year, and they were passing out, in our bags, the goodie bags, they were passing out samples. So I used it. And they said, check every Dollar General, check every Kroger, or whatever that sells this is going to be there. Well, it never came to mind, so I had to send this picture to my sister-in-law, and she actually sent this to me. So this is oil-free. It is a broad spectrum of sun protectant of 15. That's not a lot. And I love it. I would buy it again every time. I love that. The next one that I'm going to show you is the Sephora brand. Don't waste your money. If you got $15 to waste it, go buy you some ice cream or something, because it's simply not worth it. I don't even know if I'm going to get my money's worth out of this. I just don't. I hate this mess. I hate it. I think I may even give it to my daughter. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. And this is what it looks like. It claims it instantly mattifies with this water-based cooling gel primer. This is some junk. This is some junk. I'm putting it up there because I spent $15, I think, on this. And I'm guessing that it was $15, and I can give that to my daughter. Okay, so the next one, I don't even see the top to this, is the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. I bought this not for the primer part of it, but for the illumination part of it. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Put a little bit of that on my skin, and I'm getting ready to put a little makeup on, so, oh, well, that was a little dry. It's not all dry. I just let that dry up. Well, that may not be any good anymore. Well, I'm all on TV, all on YouTube, trying to do it. Don't find out. This is good. This just may have dried up in here because I hadn't used it in a long time. So maybe that's what happened. Let's see if I can get that to look a little bit better. Okay, I had to push a whole lot of it out. Let's check it again. There you go. All right. I didn't know what was going wrong. That feels good. That feels good. And I don't know if you can see how illuminating that is, but that's the whole idea, is to get that illuminating look. Now I'm going to sit here with a yellow face. That was a little scary at first. I hope when they come in that you watch the whole video. Watch the whole video so that you can tell that it was pretty bad at first, but I had to pump a lot of it out to get to the good part. And so I'm going to go ahead on and wipe this off my hand. So that's what that is. And I can see I have a real yellow forehead. So I'm going to try to move that around before I put my foundation on. But that's what it looks like. Go ahead on and rub that in. That is the e.l.f. primer. This is what it looks like. I had to pump a lot of that out. There's no writing on it or anything, but I did get that from Walmart. So that's my e.l.f. primer, and I'm going to put that back over there. Okay, so the next primer that I have is the Hard Candy Color Correction Primer. It is a radiant primer, and it claims to correct dullness and neutralize sallow, S-A-L-L-O-W, sallowness, medium to dark tones. To apply after cleansing and moisturizing your face, apply this lavender color correcting primer to your skin to help neutralize dullness and sallowness. Rub the primer into your skin until it is absorbed. Once the primer is dry, continue with your normal makeup routine. It says we love animals. We don't test our products on them. So this is what this looks like. I do love this. This is good, good, good. It does exactly what it says it is going to do. It does bring your skin to a healthy look. I love it. I love it. So the next primer that I have is the NYX Hydra Touch Oil Primer. There are a lot of videos about this, so go ahead on and check this out. The only bad thing that I will say about this, because I do love it, I love how it feels, you have to be careful which foundation you use up under this, because all of your foundations are not going to fare well with this primer. It's just, this is of course an oil-based primer. So if you think that it's going to slip and slide, make sure you use a very dry foundation such as that Kat Von D. Make sure you use it with that. Don't use it with anything that's, you know, not going to fare well. If it's slippery already, then I would not use it. So be careful. I did like it, but I think how I know that to be true is I tried it and I messed up, but I used a different one the day before. So my first impression on this was good, but my second impression on this was horrible. And I had to sit and think, why did I like it yesterday and I hate it today? And it is because I used two different foundations. So I'll have to go back and try it again, and to make sure that the foundation that I use really accepts this primer. So, love it though. Would I repurchase it again? If you can tell, it's brand new. I've only used it twice. You don't need a lot. So this should last a very long time. It should last a very long time. Found my lash glue that I thought I had lost. So the next primer that I have is the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. Just spray your face. Doesn't have any directions. You're going to have to remember or either look up how to use this. It's almost full. I can see it in there. I had not used this a lot. I just hadn't reached for it. It's not that it's a bad primer or anything. It probably does work well. I just have had so many others that I fell in love with. So this one is not one that I used regularly, but I will go back to use this again. So I'm going to put that one in there. And the next one that I have not opened it. It's brand new. And it is by Lift and Firm Skin Lab. And this says that it is an instant radiance booster. And if you know by now, I'm a dry girl, so I like illuminating, I like shine, I like moisture. I love those kind of things. I don't like that dry, mattifying Rihanna look makeup. I cannot stand it. It's just not for me. I don't want my skin to look dry. I fight dryness on a daily basis, so I cannot do foundations that dry your skin or make you look really, really dry. So, but I do like the illuminating, luminous, moisturizing. So I bought this and I said I was going to give this a try. I don't even know what it looks like. It does state that it is for all skin tones. It does come with a pamphlet inside of the box. And it is colored. It's not clear. It is colored, and this is what it looks like. It says a daily moisturizer over cleansed skin, then apply instant radiance booster across the face and neck, and then follow with your daily makeup routine and wear the product alone for a healthy looking complexion. So I am going to try that. This is brand new. Have never tried it. I'm going to keep it in the box. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in there because that reminds me that I have new products to try. So I'm going to put that over there. And last but not least is my cool Elizabeth Arden Good Morning Skin Serum. I did this in a haul a long time ago. This is good for 24 months, 2 years. This is good for. I do like this. I'm going to have to use it again because right now I can't tell you exactly. It's been so long since I used it, and you can tell that I used it. So I will use that again and tell you how that worked. But that is it for my primers. I have one more, and this is by Bliss Well Lit is what it's called. It is a serum illuminating fluid. There is nothing on the back of here, but since this is this size, I think this is a primer, a tinted primer, illuminating fluid. So I'm going to guess that you wear this along with your foundation if you want that. So I'm going to guess that that's what that is. I haven't tried it. It's brand new. I haven't even opened it. I think I tested it out on my skin, and then that was it. So those are all of my primers. Thanks so much for chiming into my channel. Thank you so much. You could have gone anywhere, and if you've lasted this long, thank you for watching every one of my primers. Those are my primers, and I appreciate your presence here. Will you do me a favor? Will you go ahead on and subscribe, share, comment? Tell me what primers are yours. If you're a drugstore, if you are a luxury and that's all you use, I'm not mad at you. Just tell me what it is and where I can get it from, okay? Thanks so much. And remember, as I always tell you, you only get one chance to journey. So journey well. Have a blessed day. Thank you.